the first mistake that I see a lot of guys doing is they go on a date and the girl says, hey, can I bring my friends? She's talking about her girlfriends. It might be a guy that she's bringing along, but most of the time it's her girlfriends. So I thought this would be a great topic to talk about because I know a lot of you guys are dealing with cock blockers. This could be the girl and her guy friends. This could be your guy friends. And this could be her and her girlfriends or anyone in general that just comes along and starts to cock block you. And so this video is how to deal with cock blockers like an alpha male. So the main thing that you guys need to understand is no one will do or say anything that you don't invite them to do. So by you, the first mistake that I see a lot of guys doing is they go on a date and the girl says, hey, can I bring my friends? She's talking about her girlfriends. Hey, can I bring my friends with me? And it might be a guy that she's bringing along, but most of the time it's her girlfriends. The main reason why she's doing this is to, number one, test you. And two, she might not be safe. She might not feel safe and comfortable going on a date with you by herself. So the main thing that she's going to do is she's going to simply test you by saying, hey, can I bring my friends along? To all the guys who don't know any better, they'll say, yes, of course you can bring your friends along. That sounds great. Even if they want the girlfriends to bring her friends or not. So this is just by simply having a pair of balls and understanding that by you inviting her to bring her girlfriends, her girlfriends are going to cock block you. Her girlfriends might like you. Her girlfriends might want her with another guy. Her girlfriends might not like you. There's a lot of things that go on, a lot of variables that are going to screw you over. Another thing is that girl you're going on a date with is not going to do the same things she would do with you if she was alone with you compared to with her friends. Now what that means is if her friends are there watching her, it's kind of like her parents are there. Do you really think she's going to feel safe and comfortable to want to kiss you or be more playful with you when her friends are there watching you? Here's the thing, guys. Girls don't want to be slut-shamed. They don't want to be called out for being a thought by their friends. They don't want to be made fun of. They don't want to be embarrassed by their friends. Because the thing about girls is they do those things. So if you are inviting her and her girlfriends to come along, the chances of you being successful on a date are basically zero, because the main goal on a date is to hang out, have fun, and hook up, just like Corey Wayne says. So you are sabotaging yourself by allowing her to bring her friends, and you're also being very submissive if you know this already, but you still allow her to bring her friends. So here's what you should do if she tries to bring her friends on a date. You should always say, hey, no worries, if you don't feel comfortable going on a date with me by yourself, we could reschedule for another time. Or, hey, I'm not really into going on a date with you and your friends, but let me know if you change your mind. Ding. Because the guy who has a bunch of options and a lot of girls who want to see him on their own, he's not going to want to put up with that bullshit. So the thing about guys who have no options, they are needy and they are submissive. They just accept whatever they could get. Oh, okay, as long as I get to see you, as long as I get to be around you, that's okay. Right? And so this goes on to the second thing is if she's with a group of friends, guys and girls, or just guys, there are going to be a lot of cock blockers, okay? The guys who hang out with her are always going to get jealous. Even though she might say, oh, we've been friends for the longest time. Oh, they're like my brothers to me. Trust me, you're a guy, and you are trying to fuck her, and you're trying to get with her. So think about what those guys are trying to do as well, if they have a guy brain as well. So here's the thing. Those guys are going to be jealous. They're going to try to be the white knights in shining armor, and they're going to try saving her from the streets. They are the Captain Save-A-Hose, and they will cock block you. But that's okay. You could care less, right? The worst thing you could do is if you were unprepared for this to happen, you begin to get frustrated or upset or other things like that. So my best suggestion for you is to, one, not care, and instead focus on talking to them as well. But honestly, you're not going to get anywhere when she's with her friends. So the best thing I'd suggest is you turn those enemies into your friends so they don't see you as a threat. Because the only way you're going to be able to hook up with this girl is if you get her alone. And this is if you come to go hang out with the girl, you just meet up with her suddenly. You know, let's say you just see a girl at the beach and then she's with her friends or whatever. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. You know, you can either walk away or you just keep talking, whatever. Okay, things are going to happen. But obviously, those guys, her girlfriends, whatever, they're going to have an impact when they see her doing stuff. And girls are not going to want to be willing to do stuff with you in front of her friends. So you always have to separate her from her friends. And the easiest way to do this is by not even accepting that behavior in the first place. Is by, if you guys were having a planned date, and then she decides to bring her group of friends or whatever, or her friends just meet up with her or see her there, or whatever, something happens. And if you know her friends are going to be there, like, hey, how about you hang out with me and my group of friends for lunch, or how about we all go out as a group and hang out? Okay, as long as I get to see you. Right? And those are exactly what the guy friends are doing as well. They're all fighting against each other. They're all finding plots and ways to get to her. They're all finding ways to FaceTime her. They're all finding ways to get her attention. Meanwhile, the guy that she really wants is the guy who's willing to say, no, I'm okay. No, I'm actually busy. But if you change your mind about going on a date with me, you can text me. You can call me. This is very important. You guys have to have the balls to say, no, I'm okay. You just have to have balls to say, no, I'm busy, or I'd rather not do something like that, but I would love to see you or take you out on a date. I'd love to pick you up from your house. When are you free to get together? When are you free to get together to meet up somewhere? Right? Not with your friends, obviously. And there's different ways you could word that. Obviously, you don't want to be too direct, but you also want to be able to imply and make sure she understands that, hey, every time she tries to bring her friends, there's no way you're going to be there. Pretty simple thing. So the best way to deal with cockblockers is by simply not dealing with them in the first place. But like I said, if they just so happenly come into contact with you and the girl you're with, and they just pull up, you know, something just happens. You guys just end up meeting with her friends, whatever. The best thing for you to do is to simply not care. Be social. Be able to not only win over her, but win over her friends as well. So having the ability to seduce the girl you want, but also the people she's around as well, is a great skill. And the way you do this is you practice your social skills. And this is by making jokes, being able to take a joke. Because these guys are going to try throwing little jabs at you. They're going to try making fun of you. They are going to try to do anything to rock your boat. Guys and girls, they're going to try to do anything. But obviously, at the end of the day, all the girls are going to be attracted to a man who simply does not care and does not allow anyone to rock his boat. The best way to do this is to be playful. If they want to act like females and be beta male white knights, treat them like a female. Be playful with them. Make jokes. Because they're not a threat. Beta male simps are not a threat to you. It's the other way around. Beta male simps see you as a threat. And they're always going to see you as a threat. It's a natural thing. When beta male simps are around an alpha male type of guy, they group up together. They find a way to defeat him, or they find a way to bully him, or they find a way to talk shit on him. Even though they won't do anything physically about it. They're all just talk. They'll find ways to try to tell a girl, oh, you shouldn't date that guy. Oh, that guy doesn't want you for the right reasons. Oh, trust me, you deserve better. These are the white knight simps. Just talk. So at the end of the day, your actions are always going to speak louder. At the end of the day. So the best thing for you to do is be playful, not give a fuck what these people have to say. And they're always going to be trying to do things. But the best thing for you to do is to not give a single fuck. Hey, you're on your mission and purpose. That's it. So that's the most important thing, is if she's, with her group of friends or something happens like that, is to simply not care. And to simply understand that these people are going to try testing you. But it's very easy to pass people's tests if you know they're coming and you know what kind of tests they're going to do. Pretty simple thing. And then obviously your whole goal is to try separating her from the group. And maybe if she even feels comfortable with you, she'll do stuff in front of her friends. But more than likely, probably not. So do not try to force anything. Let things be natural. It's a very simple thing. Last thing is, if your guy friends are being cockblocks to the girl that you're talking to. I think this is something a lot of guys notice as well, is when they're with a girl they like or their girlfriend, and the guys I know just start to become comedians out of nowhere. It's fucking weird, but we all know why they all start becoming comedians. They start becoming so funny. It's because they find the girl you're talking to attractive. They will try to throw you under the bus. They will try to sabotage your relationship with this girl simply because they are jealous. But they're too weak to do anything about it, so they indirectly do things to sabotage it. And so at the end of the day, you have to understand who your friends are and who they aren't. And the worst thing you could do is invite them to hang out with you and your girlfriend, hang out with them all together, or any of those things. It's very important to kind of keep those things separate, especially when you have a lot of guy friends. Like, when you get older, you're not going to have to deal with that thing. But let's say you're in school, right? These guy friends are going to try sabotaging you and your relationship with this girl. And that's simply because they're jealous and they want the same girl as you. But at the end of the day, you cannot care. The worst thing you do is care. Because let's say one of these guys successfully start flirting with your girlfriend. Well, she's definitely not your girlfriend anymore, because these girls belong to the fucking streets. And hey, if you guys want to check out my mug, She Belongs to the Streets, go check it out on my website. But guys, you do not want guys in your friend group who do these things, who have low integrity and try flirting with the girls you talk to. But let's say you have some of these guys in your friend group, whatever, or you're just at a party and some of the guys you're acquaintances with try doing this. The worst thing you could do is care. Because at the end of the day, if the girl wants to talk to these guys and flirt with these guys, she's going to do it. In front of you, behind your back, at the end of the day, guys, she's going to find a way to do it. If she wants to do it, she will do it. So you have to understand that a girl who belongs to the streets, they'll do these things. But a good, high-quality female, if she's on a date with a guy, she's not going to flirt with another guy or his friend unless she belongs to the streets. And obviously, you don't want to date these girls. These girls are fun to play with, fun to hang out with, but not fun to date. So it's very important you guys understand that, if you guys have guys who are cockblock friends, who like the same girl as you, whatever, understand that you don't have competition. And karma's a bitch as well. So if they do successfully do something or win her over, like the white knight beta male simp they are, they're eventually gonna have the same thing happen to them as well. So it is what it is. And the best thing for you to do is to not care. The worst thing you do is care, because once you start caring, you lose all your power. The person who cares least holds the most power in the relationship. This is with friends and girlfriends as well, and this is how it is. And so if you want the girl who is, has a lot of male attention, has a lot of guys who want her, the best thing you do is to separate her from the group. Because to be honest, there's no way you're going to succeed or hang out, have fun, and hook up with a girl if she has her friends around. So very important video you guys have to understand with dealing with cockblockers is the best thing you guys to do is not deal with them in the first place. That's how you get around it. But if things happen. You guys have to know what to do. You guys have to know how to react and if you guys should care or not. And the best thing for you to do is to not care. It's very important. And to all the guys who learn the hard way, by caring and giving a fuck about what the girl did or what she says or what her friends say, does not go well for you. Right? So you have to act like this happens all the time. This happens all the time. I could care fucking less what these people say. It happens all the freaking time. It is what it is. It is what it is. You guys have to act like, it's the indifference that makes the difference. Okay? It's the, I care less type of vibe that girls actually like. It's not the, I'm gonna try fighting this guy because I like this girl. This is what you see on The Bachelorette. This is what you see on Disney movies. But we all know the harsh reality that if you do that, the girl loses all respect for you. And if a girl does not respect you, she can never love you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys check out these sweet mugs on alphasonlyclub.com. Make sure you guys also go listen to the podcast as well. You guys can listen to the podcast for free. Just search up Alphas Only Club on Google or click the little tag right there. Also, make sure you guys subscribe, like this video, and comment down below if you learned the hard way. Also, guys, if you want to join my exclusive community of men, you guys go to my website and join the Alpha membership. That allows you to join my private Discord chat, and in that Discord chat, I send discounts. I send links to private meetings every single Sunday at 5 p.m. PST, where it's a tight group of guys, non-recorded sessions, extremely private. I answer questions. We talk about topics that would trigger a lot of fucking people. But if you guys are interested in that, you guys could check it out on my website. But all my information is free to go listen to and watch. So make sure you guys go listen, watch the videos, and I'll see you guys next time.
That's ISO. Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the